My stay in the house was a lot of things. It was so many things. First, it was overwhelming. It was a dream. And I say a dream because the entire process was, it was, so much, so many different things. And so getting in there started off was a dream. Serving as the first elected head of house was another dream, humbling, teaching me a little more about myself and being a servant leader, teaching people by example, serving in other people's governments and, serving with them, and also seeing people who are power drunk, or could be power drunk, you know what I mean? Also, learning from people and understanding that that was a little spectrum of what Nigeria is as a whole. Seeing a variety of individuality, learning from different people's characteristics, just seeing and learning a lot of things. It was a beautiful experience. There were down times, there were up times. I might have been, a little chill about it, but in the midst of chaos, how do you expect one to react? You see, say the pepper where they hot pass now the small one. Abi? They two shout. You know what I'm saying? So if people were able to pay attention to the little, the small, the silent yarns, if I don't see small pepper, but at the same time, different people react in different ways. So there's like loud pepper, which is the one that first catches the eye. If I come in here shouting, everybody must look my way. But does that necessarily mean that everybody will be listening to what I'm saying or what I'm saying has caught their attention? No. So different people have their different ways. Fraud. Because of our last encounter as competitors. Healthy competition, but then I think I was being too kind. And maybe sometimes kindness can shoot you in the foot. But that's okay. It's my nature, so that's okay. No regrets. Move on. One love. It's all love. He tries. He's competitive. I'll say he's a little more intuitive than competitive. There are a lot more competitive guys. They have CSAD, competitive, heavy competition. Esther, competition. Mike, very competitive. He's a sportsman now. That is it. Now he work. So yeah. I got in the mix at some point, and to be honest, Seyi is from a dynasty. No doubt. He is a king in his own right. His grandfather paved the way for him. But at the same time, I will not condone anyone being condescending on another human being. What do you have that other person does not possess? Forget everything else material. Really, to be honest, we all have to, not just forget it. No man is higher than another. That's the truth. If you look at life from that perspective, then you get true perspective. You get what I mean? So even though she is my guy, I understand that Thelma might have been insulting towards him, but there's some yarns that he used that didn't sit well with me, and I was trying to tell him, and I know he knew that what he said didn't make sense. He knows, because he came back to correct it, which I respect him for. But I didn't get the opportunity to talk to Thelma, about it. So yeah, before she had been evicted. If I got the opportunity, I'd really like to talk to her and tell her, sometimes don't be too quick to, jump. But at the same time, you're allowed to be in your feelings, Yeah, just be a little more sensitive to the other party. So I say they were both wrong, but I'm sure it won't be a hurdle for them, going forward. I think it got to her, but Thelma is also very sensitive. So even as little as Omashola, walking in on her in the bathroom, you see how she flipped there. She's very sensitive, and it goes to show what she holds highly: family and her personal being. Okay. If I'm to gamble on this one, I would say Ike. You know why? Because they don't come out straight, man. No matter what, those two guys will still be friends. Wherever they go. They respect each other on their level. And they're learning more about themselves. If they work a little more on themselves and become better selves of themselves, then I don't even know if that made sense, but you know what I mean now. Then I think there's potential. Yeah, a Bonnie and Clyde team. I feel like, you see, I don't think she's the one he wants to mess with like that, though. Because, the sensitive people end up being the most brutal. Like those kind of things, they give it up for you, and it's like, you messed up, I'll be vindictive, I'll get you back. And when they do, they go all the way, So I feel like you should just tread with care and caution. Lamborghini Mercy. Because you see, the stereotype that we all have about a person like that is that, fine girl, banging body, all man, they chase you. And you must carry yourself on an echelon level now. It's like, who are you? Okay, what's your name? Speak to my this thing. That kind of courage. But on the contrary, she will cook, serve herself last. She will dance with anybody. It's like, yeah, let's dance, She free herself. She's real, down to earth. You know what I mean? So she contradicted the perception that people have of that stereotype of person. You know what I mean? So that blew my mind. Like, see, you know OG. Yes, I found Kim attractive. I found a lot of other people attractive, but all it was friendship to start with, because in that time and space, like I said, it's a completely different dimension. You need to be wary. You can't be sure if when they say something, they really mean that thing, or if an action is really what it is for the good intention, So I kept it kosher like that. But then, she's still an attractive person to me. I like the way her mind works. I like the way she carries herself. I hope to be friends outside the house and see if there's any business ventures we can pursue together. Let's break bread together. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's a mix of all those three. It's fintech, it's corporate world, corporate representation. It's also fusion of corporate world and entertainment. Because those two worlds they're the best, but at the same time, you see, they have a misunderstanding of each other. This guy thinks that girl is unserious. This girl thinks that guy is too serious. So seeing from both ends, because entertainment business, I've seen from you guys, it's serious business, just that it's done with a smile on the face, with a little laughter here and there. On the other hand, it's like money, 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 So, they can coexist and complement each other. They can be mutually beneficial to each other, So I plan to bridge that gap. That's one of the things I plan to do. Representing from both ends and also bringing them together in the same space. Hello, Jeffers. Thanks a lot for all your support. Thank you for continuously following me. Shout out to vibe.ng. Follow them, tag them, keep up with them. Check out this interview and write below on the comments your questions, and I'll be there to answer. I had a lovely interview with them. It was awesome. Everything blue, everything nice. Keep it nice.